Hey guys, in just a few hours, I'm going to be leaving to Grand Teton and Yellowstone National Park. So today I thought I would share with you all the things I will be packing to Yellowstone and Grand Teton. So if you want to pack with me, then just keep watching. So first I'll just tell you the things I'll be packing in my suitcase, which will be checked because I do have a lot of things that I will be taking with me. We are actually going to be flying into Salt Lake City and renting an RV. It's going to be 6 of us. Myself, my husband, my 2 kids, and then also my parents will be coming along as well. So I want to make sure that we have everything that we need, and I'm not really sure how to pack. I am packing into layers because it is supposed to range anywhere from 38 degrees to 72 degrees. So I've got lots of layers that I'm going to be packing and some other things that I wanted to share with you that I'll be taking along with me. So I'll do the suitcase first, and then I will show you what I am taking in my carry-on. So let me just go ahead and start off with one of the things that I think that I'm definitely going to be needing when I go to Yellowstone or Grand Teton, either one, for the wildlife is a good set of binoculars. So I have those packed and ready to go. And also I am sure that I'm going to be needing some bug spray and some bear spray, but I'll be picking that up when we get there, so I don't have to worry about that in any of the luggage. So that will be, once we get there, we will take care of that. And then I also have a packable backpack. So this is a backpack, and I love how neat that it packs into this. And I'm going to take this just for when we do our hikes and things like that. If we do have to shed some layers, then I'll have the backpack for that. And I just wanted to show you how nice this backpack is. I actually have a review on this backpack. It's got water bottle pockets, nice padded backpack straps. It's got your chest strap. It also has a whistle in case you need it for any reason. And it's just a really big backpack, and then it packs within itself. So I think that is great. And so that's why I will be taking this along. So you can see that it does pack within itself. So these are really nice to have because it just packs up so nice and compact. So definitely have a packable backpack to take with me. And you can see how easily that kind of just smushed in there. So also another one of the things that we'll be taking, because we'll be camping in an RV, is these towels. So I have one for each one of the family members. I love these because they do have the little rings right here so you can attach them to things. And I like the case that it comes in because it has holes in it. So even if they're a little bit wet when you're packing to leave, then you don't really have to worry about it. It is a microfiber towel, and I just love the size of these. I think we got the large, but they're really nice because they're quick drying, and you can see they have this little tab right here. So you can hang it anywhere and let it dry, and it doesn't take long to dry it on. So here's the size of this one. So I think it's just like the large size. They even have some bigger, and they also have some smaller than this, but we always like to take these, and these are really neat to have, and they're really great for camping because you don't have to worry about all the space. These can hang up real easily, and they dry super quick. So we have 4 of these that we were taking, but I just have 2 right here to show you because the other 2 are packed in their suitcases. And then I'm also going to be taking 2 pairs of sunglasses. So I do have a cheaper version of sunglasses that I will be putting in the suitcase with me. And then I have the more expensive in my carry-on. And then also I'm going to be taking this wallet, which is RFID blocking, and it's really nice and thin. So I like that because the only bag that I'm going to be taking is the belt bag, the sling bag. That's a great dupe for the Lululemon. That's a little bit more affordable on Amazon. And this is really good. It's a sporty look, but I'm going to be using this mostly when we're doing hiking and things like that. So this belt bag is the only bag I will be taking, and then I have the wallet that will go in that. And then I have one more random thing that I want to talk to you about, and then we will get into the shoes and the clothes that I'll be taking with me, and the toiletries as well. But these are really neat for if you're camping or anything like that. So these are pillows that come first of all like this. I wanted to show you how they actually come when you get them. They're rolled up and they're very flat. And this has only been out of this package, this compressed package, for probably about 30 to 45 minutes, and this is already how big that it's gotten. But these are great when you're traveling, and not just for camping like we'll be doing, but these are great for any kind of traveling. If you go to a hotel and you don't like to use their pillows, then these are great to just take with you. So what you do is you just roll this up, and you can see how big that got. You just roll this up, and then you have this bag that comes with it. And then you'll put it in the bag, and then it has a way that you can compress it a little bit more if you want to. But this is a great way to just take a pillow, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. But this is perfect for when you're camping or or anything like that, especially if you're tents camping. This is great so your head's not on any kind of rocks or anything like that. And then this is also good for an airplane if you want to have it on the airplane, but it's just so good if you're in the car also and you want to have some kind of pillow. So you can see how big and fluffy that was, and then you put it in this bag that comes with it, and then you'll cinch that up. I just want to show this to you because I think it is such a cool concept. And then it has this little strap that will go over it, and then you adjust it and make it tighter, and it will compress it and make it even smaller for your luggage. So you can see how much smaller you can make these. This is just such a good way to take a pillow, and we did get some pillowcases that do go over this. A toddler size will go over it, so you can see this compresses, and it compresses even more. So next I'll just move right along to toiletries. So of course a hairbrush, and I am really packing minimally because there's going to be 6 of us in the RV, so I know there's not a lot of space. So in my toiletry bag, which is just a random bag, I think I got it at a free gift with purchase for something from Ulta, but I do have my makeup wipes, so I'm not going to do my entire skin cleansing routine there, but I do use the makeup removers for when traveling. And then also a travel size shaving cream and a travel size razor, along with a toothbrush and a small travel size deodorant. And then also I have to always have my moisturizer, so I do have the Cerave moisturizer I use all the time, along with a little small thing of hand lotion or any kind of body lotion if there's anything that gets a little bit dry, and also some dry shampoo in a travel size, and of course travel size toothpaste and dental floss, a hair clip, and then always have to have the eye cream. Love the Biossance Marine Algae Eye Cream. It's so good. So that's all the toiletries that I'll be bringing, and then my makeup is in the bottom of this, so very minimal makeup. I have my CC cream, and then I'll use a beauty blender for that, and then I also just have some blush, my blush brush, and then some lip balm. I love the little e.l.f. bite-size palettes because they're so good. They have the 4 different colors. That's all you need. And this one is the I Love You a Latte. Love these. They're so inexpensive. And then I have 2 different brushes, one for the all over eyelid and one for the crease for the eye makeup products. And then I have the brown espresso eyeliner, and then mascara, and then just lip gloss. This lip gloss is so good. I love it. It has hyaluronic acid in it. It's in the color Ruby. It's just so good. So that's all the makeup that I'm taking. I cannot believe that I'm only taking this much makeup. That is all of the toiletries. And now we'll just move on to shoes. I've got a few pair of shoes that I'll be taking. Actually, guys, so I'm not doing anything fancy for the footwear either. I do have just a pair of slip-on sandals for when I'm in the camper, or if I'm just outside around it, then I do have these. And then I just have a pair of gray, lighter colored Skechers because they're so comfortable to walk around in, and they are a little bit dirty, but that's okay because I'm going to be hiking and doing things like that. So these are the lighter color that I'm going to be wearing, with some of the bottoms that might need a little bit of a lighter color. And then these are the ones that I'll be wearing at the airport and also throughout the trip if I have some of the darker bottoms. These are both lightweight. I love how lightweight and comfortable Skechers are. So I just have 2 pair of shoes just because I don't want to wear the same ones every single day. And then I just have a pair of slip-on slides. That's all of the shoes that I will be packing with me. So I'm trying to keep this as minimal as I can, but still, like with the clothes, I'm not sure how minimal I can be because there's just so much of a variation, and I've never been to Yellowstone or Grand Teton, and this is August, the very 1st of August that we'll be going, but apparently according to the Weather Channel, there's been a cold front come in there, so I'm not really sure how to dress for this, but stay tuned because the next video that you'll be seeing after this will be a what I wore in Yellowstone and Grand Teton. So I will do a daily look for you guys. I'll tell you the temperature when I'm there, like from morning to night, and then I'll show you how I'm layering and if the layers worked or if I even needed layers. So if you want to kind of see once I get there all of the outfits put together and just kind of get a little bit of inspiration and maybe know a little bit more of how to dress while you're at Yellowstone or Grand Teton, then definitely stay tuned for the next video on what I wore there. And then I'll also have a little vlog of all the places that we went, all the stops that we made, if you want to check that out as well. This will be a 3-part of the trip to Yellowstone. and Grand Teton. The pack with me will be the first one, and then I'll have the outfits of the day, kind of let you know about the weather and how it goes, and then also some of the campsites we'll be going to and all of the points of interest that we'll be going to at the 2 different parts, and we'll also be going to Jackson, in the town of Jackson as well. So next up, I do have a packing cube that has all my underwear, socks, things like that in here, and I do have some fuzzy socks just in case it does get cool at nighttime. Then I do have all that in this packing cube, so all the undergarments are in there. And then I decided to take 2 different jackets with me as like layering. So I do have this one, this one's fleece, zip up. So I have this one in like a lighter color to hopefully be able to layer for a more fleece-like. Then I also have this black one that is a little bit longer, so you can see how much longer this is. I think this will be good if I decide to wear the leggings for that day, then this will cover anything that I need it to cover. And actually this is like a cotton on the outside, but the inside has a really nice soft material, and it's a little bit warm. So I wanted a darker style that has a hood and the front kangaroo pockets. So a longer style that's dark, and then I have that shorter style Columbia jacket that's that fleece that I wanted for a lighter look, just in case I don't want to be too warm. So I did pack a pair of denim shorts with me, and then 2 different tees that I can wear with those. So just 1 pair of shorts, but hopefully all of the other outfits will work because I mainly have leggings and some like hiking pants and things like that. So I have 2 t-shirts to go along with some shorts, and I'll wear those shorts 1 or 2 days throughout the trip if the weather calls for it. So then I have like some ribbed leggings that I plan to wear, kind of this little longer style athletics top. It's not really a mock neck, but it does have a little bit of an extra on the top, but it's more athletic. It's kind of thin. So if this is going to be too cool and I need a layering piece, I'll just wear that longer style. And then also just like a thermal, but like a lightweight thermal top that's more athletic looking to wear with some crop wide legs. So I did decide that I was going to do some kind of like crop style that are wide leg, then some leggings, and then also I have some like hiking pants that I'll be taking as well. So some t-shirts, and then I have these, which are really nice because I've had these forever. They have all these cargo pockets on here, but they're nice and lightweight, but they do still have a little bit of warmth to them. So I plan to wear these a couple of times with some different layering pieces as well. And then I have this really nice top that is that quick drying, so I could layer a tee under this and then have this on top of it if I need to, or just wear it as is. And then what I have to kind of wear with that is some North Face. They're not really like pants, but they're not capri style, so I'd say they're a little bit cropped, but they're not as wide leg as the other ones that I showed you. But they're that really nice thin material that kind of mimics the top as well. So maybe I can mix and match some of those things. And then I have a fleece quarter zip pullover to pair over another kind of like t-shirt. And then these are some really nice hiking pants. I love these, they're so good and nice and stretchy and comfortable, but they're that lightweight material, but still enough to keep you warm as well. So I'm hoping the layering for that will work. And then I also just have another pair of, they're kind of like a cargo style legging, lots of different pockets in it with just a black tee. And that way I can layer some other things over top of that if I need to. And then another pair of, these are like the Zella, I think the Zella live-in lounger pants with a tunic style top as well. So I've got some short sleeve, some long sleeve, some quarter zips, fleece, different kind of materials, and then 2 jackets. So I'm hoping all this is gonna work to kind of mix and match, because I just don't know about the temperature on this one. So like I said, I will have a what I wore every day, so you can kind of see if these looks and these layering pieces are gonna work out there. So that's all that's gonna be in my checked luggage. And then I just wanna share with you some of the things I'll be taking in my carry-on. So here's the carry-on that I will be using. It's this backpack. And this will be the first time that I'm using this, so I'm so excited to try this out. I wanted to pick this up and because I love all the organization that's in here. So I'm gonna check it out and try it and see how good this one is. So It's got a little padded area back in the back for your laptop, but I do carry my laptop in a sleeve just for that extra protection. And it's also got the cord in front of that, so I'm going to see if it will fit back here with the sleeve as well. And it does, so that's awesome. So I've got that extra padding back here for my computer. So I do have my laptop in there. It's a 13.3 inch size, so that fits in there good, but I think there's a little bit more room if you do have a bigger laptop in this bag. And then I'm going to put my swell. Now there's a place on the inside of this that you can put a water bottle, but I think I still will put it on the outside, or maybe I will put it on the inside. Let's see how much room I do have if I put that on the inside of there. Okay, and then I do have just like a first aid kit, just because I am traveling with my boys. They're always getting scrapes and everything. So I do have like some Neosporin and some Band-Aids, alcohol wipes, things like that. Just a little mini med kit in here. And I've got that in there. And then I'm always taking my portable charger for my phone and things. And I love this one because it does have a little case that it comes in. But what I like about this is you can plug it up in the wall, and then also the cords, you have different size cords, are actually inside of it. And so that's really nice because you don't have to worry about all those additional cords or anything like that to keep up with. And this is really nice. So I have my power bank that I will put in here as well. It's kind of heavy, but it's really nice and convenient. I love this one. And I will put that right here. And then also I have all of our passports that I'll be taking with us. Even though we're going to Yellowstone, this is just the ID I choose to carry, and I'm gonna put that in the front so I'll have easy access to that along with my phone. My phone is actually recording right now. As soon as I get finished, I will put that in there with the charger for that. But I'm always needing some kind of Kleenexes for anybody that I'm traveling with, so those will be going in here. Always have to have the wipes, you guys. Wipes, wet ones, Clorox wipes, and Lysol wipes. Always when you're traveling by air, wipe that tray table off, wipe the seatbelt off, and wipe the armrest off, because those get touched so much during the day. So those wipes are gonna go right in here. And then also I have the better sunglasses in here, so as they're not getting checked, and hopefully nothing happens to them. And then just a mirror that has a light on it, so I can have that handy. And then I do wear contacts, so I always put my contacts in my carry-on because I cannot see without them, and they're dailies, so I don't want those lost possibly. So they're always in my carry-on. Ibuprofen is always a must. And then, oh, I forgot my Apple tag for my suitcase. And then I do have some hand sanitizer. I'm actually gonna just kind of sit that on the side over here. So that'll be nice and handy. And then just a couple of snacks. I always have to have my trail mix, you guys. And then a couple of pens. And that is what I have as my carry-on. And then what I will do is I will also put the little belt bag that I showed you with the wallets. I will probably put the whole entire thing in here, have it packed up and ready to go for whenever I get there. The belt bag will be ready, and I'll just put that on the top of this carry-on. So here is my carry-on, all packed up, and that is what I will be taking with me to Yellowstone and Grand Teton. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I love to watch what people pack, because sometimes it will give you an idea of something that you may be missing when you pack. So also, I'm a little bit nosy, and I like to know what people take with them on their trips. So I love to watch those kind of videos, and I hope that you have enjoyed this video. So I'd also love to have you consider hitting that subscribe button. I do weekly videos on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. I hope to see you in my next video, and until then, I hope you have a wonderful day.